So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a crystal dash similar to Celeste. And yeah, we've got our basic crystal, which will just have you dash through in whatever direction you're going and maintain your dash. You can see if we start here, we'll end up like right before there. But if we go through this, it restarts our timer while we're going through here, so our dash time gets extended and we keep on going. Then we've also got a different type of crystal which will push us up no matter which direction we go to it. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we can get started by dragging in a crystal tilemap file, which is going to be a tile map for our crystals. So then we're going to make a new tile map. I'm going to call this our crystal tile map. And then what groups do we use in this? We have environment. I am going to add this to the group of environment. Then what collision do we have? Just that. Okay. So we'll do the same with this for now, except for we're going to go into our project settings. And then we'll go here. And then we're going to make a crystal layer, which we can copy in here. And we'll add this to the crystal layer as well. Which we need to click off and back on. Yeah. So we can save it under our scenes and platforming. And then we can go into cell 6 by 6, 6 by 6 here. And I believe that's all we need, so we will go and create a new tile map. Drag in our crystal tile map PNG. I am going to full screen this, zoom in. We've got our snap set up correctly. So now we're going to do new auto tile. So this way, once we set this up, it'll be easier to set things up and they will look good. So we're just gonna like start at this square and go over here. And our snap is 2 by 2 apparently. Yeah, so then we can go into our bit mask and I'm gonna change this to 6 by 6. And that's not working yet. So we need this to be 6 by 6, and 3 times 3 minimal. And now that's working better. Okay. And then there's a specific pattern I am just going to paint on the screen, which you can copy. And essentially what this pattern is it's indicating where we don't have tiles is left blank, and where we do have tiles is left, we put in these square things. And you can see there's a 3 times 3 grid, and that is because we are using the 3 times 3 minimal. It checks everything that is around the center tile. And then, yeah, you use right mouse button to draw on it, left mouse button erases. Okay, so you might want to pause the video for a second here and just catch up with this. We are going to make a script for this. And we're just going to do func export var. Wait, sorry, not func. Just export var crystal type is equal to 0, and then func ready if crystal type, actually, oh yeah, if crystal type is equal to 1 or 0, then modulate is equal to string. And now we are just going to find a color that works with this. Let me just draw it on a bit more. So I'm thinking we're going to use a bluish color, maybe a little on the green side. Something like this, then we'll change this to like 200 maybe. Let's instance in a player and just move them over here. I'm just going to do on visibility show behind parent. Then I'm going to copy this color code, reset or modulate, put in the self modulate, which didn't work. So instead of testing it out this way, we'll just go in here and instance in our crystal tile map, and yeah, so we'll just move it on top of our player. We can make that less visible. This seems pretty good to me. So I'll just copy this color code, reset this, we can delete this from here, and just put it in there. So now, in our player, we already have a dash set up, and I have a video on how to do it on my channel, which I'll link in the description. But basically we just have this dash time, which while it is not stopped, our player will go in a dash direction at a certain speed. And that's really just what we're using for this. So we are going to add in another area 2D. And this will be called crystal detection. It is going to look for the crystal layer. Then we're going to add in a collision shape 2D to it. We'll make it a circle actually. And make it something like this. Actually, what does our collision shape 2D look like? Okay, I'm gonna make it a square and just make it a little bigger than our collision shape 2D. Okay, then we can hide that. Hide both of these, hide that. I'll set this to visible actually. Okay. So then, I'm actually going to make this a little smaller. Actually, no. Okay, so we'll go into our animator, and then on... I believe we use ascend for a dash, so then we'll go in here. Key it in so that it is not disabled. Then in default we're going to key it in so that it is disabled. Then on our descend we'll also key that in. So then we can connect our body entered to our player. And I just want to go script, lower this. I'm just going to move this up to here. I'm going to go up, we're going to make another variable, var crystal dash unlocked is equal to true. And then need one more variable, so I'm going to put here, and then var inside crystal is equal to false. So an onBody entered here, we want to do if crystal dash unlocked is equal to true, and money dash time dot is stopped is equal to false. Then I'm going to do set collision mask bit, and actually, yeah, so then we've only got it to collide with the environment, and that is bit 0, yes? Yes. So then we'll do bit 0, false, and then we'll also do inside crystal is equal to true. We also want to connect the body exited to this, and we'll just move it under here. So then if inside crystal is equal to true, we need 2 equals there. Inside crystal is equal to false. And we'll just copy this, put it here, and change this false to true. So then in our physics process, if our state is equal to dashing, do we not have a dashing state? Let me check our update dash or whatever. It's probably in the check for attack. So we do set our state equal to dashing. Guess maybe I wasn't using it. We'll put it in right here. So I'm dashing. Then if inside crystal is equal to true, then money dot dash time dot start. Then this just keeps it going infinitely. So let's just test what happened so far. So instancing a crystal tile map. I just want to go in here and delete that. So now in here we will make a little thingy. And we can just run the game. Okay, so we're able to go through it with or without our dash. We still stay on here though, which is good. And then our dash time is not working when we're inside of it. I just want to double check the collision layers. This is on. Oh wait, we have not set any collision layers for this yet. So we'll go back into here. Click on here, collision. The fastest way to do this is just to click on this box. Actually, we don't want one there, but you click on the box you want to go. You click on this box, click on the next tile, and then you click on it again, so it's double click, then you go back here, and you just gotta repeat that process. So I'm gonna fast forward this, and you might wanna pause the video and catch up. So there's that done, and we can test it out now. So we get stuck here, our wall climb and everything else works with it. If we dash at it, we go through it. Seems like we keep any momentum we have. And yeah, if we're touching it, then it's not doing anything. So we're gonna wanna, yeah. So we're gonna wanna fix that. And then otherwise it's working fairly well though. Yeah, so we'll get stuck in a dashing state. Okay, so then in our player, we're gonna make another variable, which is var nearby crystal is equal to false. Then here we'll do nearby crystal is equal to true. Nearby crystal is equal to false. And then I just want to copy this code, and we'll go into where we initiate our dash. Which is right here. We'll just tab that forward. Then I also want to do as dash is equal to true. And then in here I want to do has dash is equal to true. Let's try this out. Not entirely working. But we should still have the dash afterwards, which we do. So the player can infinitely, although it's not working now. Interesting. So what I want to do is go in here. I just want to do print high. So I want to make sure this is calling. So we got one high and two highs. So then I'll do if crystal dash unlocked is equal to true. Print high. So one high, two highs. And then I can move this into here. So no high, one high. Sorry, it's still no high. So then that's because we have not started this yet. Interesting. So all we need to do is delete this, I believe. Do and nearby crystal is equal to true. Okay, so we dash, doesn't get us in an infinite loop. Dash for this stuff. Seems like we get stuck a bit still, which is not good. So debugger looking like nothing bad. Are we getting any highs though, actually? Still no. What about if I go through here? So we know nearby crystal is not equal to true, ever. Let's go into our physics process and just do print nearby crystal. false, of course. Still false. Let's turn to true over here. Seems like it happens when we're on top as well. When we're going at it from the bottom, but it doesn't work when we are on top of it. Which is interesting. I want to check that we've got our collision. Yeah. Wait a second. We only set this when that happens, so we need to change that. We can get rid of our collision shape disables that we added in. Don't make this always enabled. Get rid of this. Go down here. I think that's all we need. So, not having infinitely, we can go through it normally. We can go through it like that. Oh, seems like we still got a bit of an error though. I'm not sure what would have caused it. It's happening every now and then. I think it's, we get stuck on our last frame of dashing or something. Let's also try money collision shape 2D not disabled is equal to true. And hopefully this makes it more consistent. Okay, error straight away. So that doesn't have anything to do with it. Let's delete that. Let's remove this, put it over here. Okay, sometimes we get glitched through the floor. I'm more interested in why this is happening. I think it might have something to do with our wall climb or ledge climb interfering with it. Yeah, so I want to change this around a bit. So we'll go into our projects 2D render, then we'll make a crystal enemies layer. We're just gonna set all our non-player items to collide with the crystal enemies. And then we'll go into our crystal tile map, collision, take it off from environment, put it on crystal enemies. Then we'll put our player to collide with crystal. No, I put that on layer, not mask. Okay, so then we'll go into our script. And then what bit is that? 6. And then we'll also get rid of this collision shape 2D disabled. And we need to do it in here. Yeah, so then we also need our ground cast to collide with this. So grab all of these. Set them to collide with that. And I don't want us to be able to wall climb on it, but I will put on our ledge casts. But let's go into our check ledge grab I want to do, and nearby crystal is equal to false, and I need 2 equals here. I think that's all we need now. So let's see, can we walk on this? Yep. Still getting glitched here a couple of times. I want to increase this by a bit maybe. Still glitching every now and then. It's being very inconsistent though, so it's hard to tell where the bug is. Yeah, it seems to have disappeared now, so I'm not sure what that was about. So then we'll also just test that our unlocked variable is working, so we'll change this to false. Try dashing through it. Try dashing through it from here. Not working at all. We'll set it back to true. Then I want to check that there's no bugs with this. Not at all. So then we're gonna make another new, just an effect. So we'll make CPU particles, and then we are not gonna make a color for these. Actually, we won't. So we'll do gradient and white to transparent. Drag this out a bit. We'll rename this crystal smash particles. We'll set the direction to -1y. Give it an initial velocity of 30. Change the spread to 90. We'll actually change this to 135. Then we'll make this 50. Actually, 40. Gonna save it under effects. Instant it into the player. No, wrong thing. It's because I want to see it for reference. Decrease this to 30. We are also going to decrease our gravity to 60 or something. We want to increase the explosiveness of this to 0.8. Change this to 20. Then we can just max this out actually. Actually, we'll make it 160. Nah, we'll max it out. I'm gonna change this to 30. So look at this. Decent. I will delete it. Go into a mission shape, make it a 2x2 box. Add in an animation player. Make a default animation that is going to autoplay 1.1 seconds. Key in emitting here, at the end do call method track on it, and we will insert key Q3. And then we just want to set this to one shot. Then in here, in our player, we will do const crystal smash particles is equal to preload crystal crystal smash particles.tscn. Then I want to do var crystal smash particles is equal to crystal smash particles.instance get parents.add child crystal smash particles. Crystal smash particles dot global position is equal to self dot global position. And then crystal smash particles dot modulate is equal to body dot modulate. That way we set it to whatever this gets set to. So then we'll just copy this, put it in our check for attack spot right here, tab it forward, and we can try it out. Didn't work. We'll make a var current crystal is equal to null. Then here we'll do current crystal is equal to null. Here we'll do current crystal is equal to body. Up here we'll do current crystal dot modulate, and we'll just do a check if current crystal is not equal to null. Okay. So, close to how we want it. We also want to do plus dash angle times 6.0 or something. Let's do times 60.0. Doesn't seem to be working much. Let's copy it and bring it down here. Still not working. Let's do print dash angle 0, 0. What other dash variables do we have? Not much. Let me search for dash angle is equal to vector 2, 0, 0. Never gets changed, eh? Let's check in here. What do we change our motion? Plus equals mouse pose times 40. want to do dash angle is equal to mouse pose. Then we'll change this back to times 6.0 and this back to times 6.0. Yeah, and now we'll change it to 5.0. So then in here, actually sorry, open scene, let's go into our effects, crystal smash particle. I just want to reduce this to 25 for now. Also change the initial velocity to 25. I want to increase gravity to 70. Let's try 80. Let's try 98. It's pretty good. I just want to go into our player. Copy this. Well, actually, we'll copy this one, but we'll delete that. So, copy this, go down here, then we'll check if inside crystal is equal to true. Then we're going to create some particles. So nothing when we go in it and leave. Get that, except for we want to change this to negative 5.0. I'm actually going to change that to negative 7.0. Just because we're traveling faster. Yeah, so this thing right here doesn't look a whole lot like a crystal, but you can add in some, what we're gonna do later on is add in some props to it to make it look better. This is just like the physics part of it. We'll leave it alone for a while though. Then if you're not following this tutorial series, then you know, you can just copy the physics stuff we do and do whatever you want with it. If we go into here, you'll see we can put down single strips of this, and because we're resetting our dash time, even though we only get a small amount of it, it is going to carry us a long way. Normally we get like to there, now we can go all the way to the other side. Alternatively, we can just have this completely filled in. And why does that look bad? Still looks bad. I don't really mind though. It seems like it's been inverted for whatever reason. Whatever though. But yeah, you can just like go through one big one. So there's one more thing I want to do, which is going to be kind of interesting. And in here, I'll do LF crystal type is equal to 1. Modulate is equal to string. Let's do this and get some sort of red color. Like this, except for we need like 150 for opacity. Let me just test if 150 was it. Yep. Yeah, and then we'll go into our player. If body dot crystal type is equal to 1, and we're gonna move this to the end. Where is our motion? So we set it like this. So then we can do motion is equal to dash angle plus vector 2 let's do for new angle is equal to dash angle dot angle. We'll do rad to deg here plus 90. Motion is equal to vector 2 cos new angle sine new angle. And we're actually not going to do motion, we're going to do dash angle. And then we'll do motion is equal to dash angle. And this needs to be here. Dash angle times dash speed. And we'll do dot normalize at the end of this just in case. Yeah, let's try this out. We'll set this crystal type equal to 1. Thread. And yeah, it's being a little unpredictable. Let's make it bigger. Yeah, so that didn't work at all, but change this to 45, see what happens. That didn't work at all. So instead of doing this stuff, we'll do dash angle is equal to vector 2, 0, -1. So now we will go up anytime we dash into this. But I want to make a delay for this to happen. Do we have a timers? We do. I'll add in a timer. And right after here, I want to do change. We'll do crystal change dash delay. And we'll just make this 0.1 seconds. What's our dash time normally? 0.15. We'll actually make this 0.05. Timeout, go into here. Actually no, we'll make this 0.1. So we'll cut this, then do, sorry, we won't cut all of it, we'll just do money change. So dash delay dot start. Then we'll go down and tap that stuff in. Let's try it out. Yeah, so now we need to do, I'm going to move this to here. Then I want to copy this and go up into here. Then paste it into here. And this is going to be current crystal instead. So try it again. And yeah. So if you wanted to make it that if there was a third one of those that could possibly make you go down instead, you would just check on this timeout, you do if current crystal is not equal to null, then you do current crystal.crystal type, and you can check it that way. And then you can change the dash angle to different things. You can make multiple of these. I don't really want to do anything more than just the one that goes up. This was just like trying to give more possibility with this tutorial and show you some different things you can do. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you learned something, consider subscribing or liking the video. And I've recently made a Discord where the goal of it is just like you can ask me questions and I will try to answer them. And they can be related to these tutorials, they can be unrelated, just like anything programming or game design in general, really. Or I should say game development. So check out the Discord, I'll link it in the description. And that's it for this video. So if you have any recommendations for the next one, I'm glad to hear them. And have a good day.